Hello guys, hello everyone. Welcome to Teacher Orly's Learning Matters. Today's video is about the part 2 of our topic enhancing vocabulary words. This time we're going to have the neologism. Without further ado, let's begin. What do we mean by neologism? So from the dictionary.com, they gave us 4 definitions. Let's get only the first 2. Neologism is a noun. You can see it here. It's a new word, meaning, usage, or phrase. This is the introduction or use of new words or new senses of existing words. So meaning from the previous word, they tried to, or they created something out of the existing words. So it's clear. Let's try to go to the 2 websites where we can have some of the neologisms. Okay, so the first one is the Unitchat.com. They have here 19 examples of neologisms invented by famous writers. So it's clear from the famous writers. The first one is the Banana Republic. I think this is very common to all of you, particularly those who are always making comments about politics. So this word was introduced by O. Henry in his book of collected works, Cabbages and Kings. It later became a term exploited in politics, and it stands for a politically unstable country dependent on the product exported, for example, the bananas. So if you are somehow a political analyst and you usually comment, most likely you already used this neologism, Banana Republic. Next is beatnik. Okay? Jack, how do we pronounce this? Kerouac, the voice of the Beat Generation, actually invented the term Beat Generation. Beatnik was suggested by Herb Cain, a San Francisco columnist, similarly to the Russian word Sputnik, which was popular at that time. The term stands for a person associated with the Beat Generation. So if you're associated with the Beat Generation, you can call yourself a beatnik. Next is a cyberspace. So this is very common. We usually see this one. William Gibson coined this word first in his sci-fi short story. It became better known after his novel Neuromancer was published a few years later. Okay? So cyberspace, we talk about the cyberspace. Freelance is also common. This up-to-date term appeared long ago when Walter Scott suggested it for the first time. According to his novel Ivanhoe, freelancers were hired as militants for a fee. So a freelance worker is you can work on your own. Somewhat like you don't have a boss. You just work freely, but you earn money, of course. You can work to the from the other company to the next company. Then hard-boiled. So it means tough. That's the definition of that. It means tough when speaking about personal traits of character. Right? You are a hard-boiled person. Okay? That's quite really interesting. Next, butterfingers. Charles Dickens introduces this term in his posthumous papers of the Pickwick Club book in 1836. And it stands for a clumsy person. Oh, if you're a clumsy person, so you are a butterfinger. Okay? So butterfingers are clumsy people. Oh, it's really, really good. I think I will use that next time. Chortle. Is that the correct pronunciation? Chortle. No surprise this term belongs to the great inventor Lewis Carroll, as well as a number of other fancy words. It's made of chuckle and snort. You can only image the sound. Oh, chortle, chuckle and snort, chortle. If you chuckle and snort, that is a chortle. Then doormat. Charles Dickens, again speaking about a person doormat, was first used in Great Expectation. Speaking about a person doormat. Okay, let's try to look at the example here, the meaning, the sentence. His rookie flailing set back the peace process such as it was and made him look like a doormat. Oh, that's a nice example. Then factoid. Oh, this one is the new one. I mean, this is the first time I encountered this word, factoid. It is a doubtful fact presented in the press without any extra proofs. Oh, it's quite common to fake news, right? Because it is a doubtful fact presented in the press without any extra proofs. So now we use the term fake news or false news. Then we can use this factoid. It's better. Oh, that's a factoid. Because fake news and false news are quite overused. So why not use this factoid? So I got this a new idea. Factoid. So similar to fake news. Let's proceed. Feminist, quite common. Féministe came from the French language thanks to Alexandre Dumas, and it suited public taste of feminists. It's quite common. Then gremlin. Gremlins, small beings which cause mechanical problems in aircraft. So you are a gremlin. Alright. So meme. Oh, they coined this back in 2000? Alright. Can you imagine that this word was not coined in 2000s? Everybody talks about memes. Everybody creates memes nowadays. However, it was a faraway 1976 when Richard Dawkins invented it. Really? In 1976? Meme. Alright? And now it's so popular. We commonly hear this word meme. Then nerd, we commonly hear this one also. This word was presented along with some other weird creatures, names coined by Dr. Seuss. Itkuch, Prip, Prue, Nurgle, Seersucker. However, only nerd survived. So they use so many words here like Itkuch, Prip, Prue, Nurgle, Seersucker, and nerd. Okay. This term stands for a boring person. So if you're a boring person, you are a nerd. Then Oxbridge. First, Oxbridge was introduced as a fictional institution in William Thackeray's novel, and then it started to stand for a combined name of Oxford and Cambridge. Oh, the combination of Oxford and Cambridge, so Oxbridge. Alright. Pedestrian is common. There was no word to name a person walking on foot until William Wordsworth invented it. Thank you, William Wordsworth, for inventing the pedestrian. Okay, so we know this word really, meaning all of us. Scientists also quite simple or typical and simple, and we commonly use this one, scientists, in particularly in science, definitely. Workaholic also simple, no need for me to read and explain. Twitter, of course, this one is somewhat like use when, or is prescribed by Geoffrey Chaucer. He seems to be a great contributor to the English language. Alright, so Twitter. Yahoo. Yes, they also created this one. Who on earth doesn't know this word Yahoo? Actually, Yahoo is a negative word. Like rude. What I know is that this is like rude, like an animal. So Yahoos were primitive, cruel creatures, like that one, with materialistic attitudes. See, Yahoos. So when you are called, you're a Yahoo, don't just smile and say thank you, because that is a negative word. Again, let me repeat. Yahoos were primitive, cruel creatures with materialistic attitudes. So I hope you are not like that, because I said this is a negative word. Okay, so that's already the 19 neologisms. So let's go to the next website. So here they have 54. Vapingo. This is vapingo.com. So they have 54 great examples of modern day neologisms. So Google, we are quite familiar with Google. This is for social networking and technology neologisms. No need for us to expand the meaning of this. Google. This one, TweetCred. TweetCred, social standing on Twitter. Oh, social standing on Twitter. That is a TweetCred. 404, someone who is clueless. You are a 404, meaning you are a clueless person. So that can be good to use. 404, you are a 404, meaning you are a clueless person. That's the meaning. Then crowdsourcing, the activity of getting a large group of people. This is the meaning of this one. to contribute to a project or task, especially by using a website where people can make contributions, for example, online proofreading services, so crowdsourcing. So that's a good word. Spam, we commonly hear about this one, particularly in our email. If it is a spam, it's somehow a dangerous mail and cannot be trusted. This one, geo-bragging. I like this word, geo-bragging. Repeated status updates noting your location in an attempt to get attention or make other people jealous. Oh my goodness. See, you are geo-bragging when you try to keep on updating your status in Facebook or in Twitter or in Instagram, and you're trying to show your location and try to get the attention of the people, and then you are geo-bragging. Then app. We commonly use this now. App, software application for a smartphone or tablet computer. So we have so many apps in Play Store. Then noob, someone who is new to an online community or game. You are a noob person when you are somehow an ABCdarian of, let's say, of this what you call online community or game, or if you really don't know about the latest technology, a latest game, and you are a noob. Troll, this is now popular. I mean, nowadays this word is so popular, particularly in the online community. Troll, you are a troll, an individual who posts inflammatory, rude, and obnoxious comments to an online community. Yes, you are a troll. It's different from a basher. It's quite similar in a way, basher and a troll. But the definition of basher is somehow different compared to this one. Then ego surfer. An ego surfer is a person who boosts his ego by searching for his own name on Google and other search engines. All right, an ego surfer. If you want to see yourself, if you are popular, or if you can see your profile many times in online community or in the website, then you are an ego surfer. And examples of popular culture neologisms for this one, popular culture. T-bowing. Oh, what's that? Description of a prayerful victory stance derived from NFL quarterback Tim Tebow. From the word, from him, Tim Tebow. So T-bowing. All right. Prayerful victory. That's the meaning. Prayerful victory stance. Now, Bangelina, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, used to refer to super couple Brad Pitt and Angelina. Sorry, it's no longer in use because they are separated already. So I think, can we still use this? I think this is already obsolete. Then metrosexual, a man who dedicates a great deal of time and money to his appearance. Oh, you're a metrosexual if you're a man who dedicates a great deal of time and money to yourself, your appearance. Muffin top. This refers to the roll of fat that appears on top of trousers that feature a low waist. Okay, muffin top. All right. Then stitch and bitch. Sorry for the last word. Stitch and bitch. A gathering of individuals who chat or gossip while knitting or crocheting. Oh, all right. That's why gossip and then doing something like knitting or crocheting. So you are doing stitching and bitching. So again, sorry for the last word because for me it's a mean word. BFF. All right, best friends forever. So common, we use this one nowadays. Then this one, Vag JJ. Slang term for the, I'm sorry, I don't want to continue the word. That was believed to have been coined by Oprah. Oh my goodness, Oprah, what is that? Vag JJ. So let's ignore this. Maybe some students or kids are watching right now, so I don't want to mention the word. Okay? 8, chillax. So I usually hear this one. Chillax, to calm down or relax. Chillax. Rachne, acne located at a woman's chest. Or rachne. Right? Staycation, a vacation at home. Okay, we commonly use this one, staycation. So try to remember those words, because some of the words here are not quite in use, so we can use them. We can make them popular because some of meaning the rest of the words here are already in use and they are already popular. How about trademarks that are genericized? Okay, brand names of words that were created especially for advertising and PR campaigns that are now used generically. Okay, aspirin. Okay, Hoover, laundromat, Band-Aid, Kleenex, Frisbee, Typex, Xerox, Tupperware, escalator, granola, zipper. All right, these are the words, but we commonly use the Xerox. Instead of saying photocopy it, you say Xerox it. And even the Colgate, actually, Colgate, instead of you buying a toothpaste, you say Colgate. Do you have a Colgate? Instead of saying, do you have a toothpaste? Because there are so many kinds, right? We have Close Up, we have Signal, we have Oral-B, and then the Colgate. But the word Colgate is so popular that every time that we go to the supermarket and we ask the merchandiser or the vendor, we say Colgate. Do you have a Colgate? Instead of do you have a toothpaste? All right, so we can include Colgate here. Then election campaign neologisms. Republicans. Oh, this is like timely, because of the forthcoming election in the United States. So Republicans. The 49% of the Republicans who, in a recent survey, were unable to explain the meaning of their party's initials, GOP. Oh my goodness, GOP is very easy. Grand Old Party. See, meaning if you're a Republican, you don't know GOP, you are Republicans, right? But the meaning of GOP, if I'm not mistaken, Grand Old Party. Okay? Meathead. Yeah, we have so many meatheads in the Philippines, actually. Nowadays, an individual who constantly changes his political positions to suit his audience and objectives. Yeah, I'm correct. We have approximately, like, if I'm not mistaken, 90% of our politicians are meatheads. Sorry for this political term, but that's true. It's not a factoid. It's factual. All right? Number 3, moon basing. The act of a candidate or surrogate offhandedly proposing a policy so outrageous that it significantly harms the candidate's electability. Okay, moon basing. I like this word. But this is, I heard this, I think, several times. Then Santorum will let you look that one up for yourself. Okay, that is Santorum. Okay, Inapolin and required. So we will continue this. I'll just give you this one, 2012 US election campaign neologisms. I will continue for the part 3 of enhancing the vocabulary words. Okay, if you have questions, if you have also comments, please type them in the comment section below. If you want to make any suggestion how we can really enhance our vocabulary words, and you are free to type in your suggestions. And please subscribe, don't forget, and share this video to others so that we can help them learn. Because as you know, learning matters. That's all. Thank you. See you next time.